beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. I'm Comfortida and this is Gist with Comfy. If you're stumbling upon this channel for the very first time, you're highly welcome. Do want to hit that red subscribe button and the post notification bell. In that way you always get notified anytime I post a new video. So guys, that's been a while. I posted a video and that was because I told you guys I was going to be traveling to Lagos. We had a program in Lagos and I spent about 2 weeks there, and I just came back last week and I just needed to rest a bit. And during the process, during the period I was away, there were a lot of things that were going on, and I was just like, I need to talk to you guys. I need to talk to you guys. But yeah, I was busy and I just needed to finish what I was doing before having a proper video with you guys. So without further ado, let's just get down into today's video. I am going to be very fast. I'm not going to waste time. I'm just going to drive right into the video. So yeah, let's get down. So yeah, on today's video, it's going to be a reaction video. I'm going to be reacting to this Ghanaian pastors thing. So 2 weeks ago, that was on 31st of December precisely, a video popped out on the internet about this Ghanaian pastor. This pastor, this is not the first time I'm seeing his video when he's doing some kind of funny stuff. So like sometime last year, I saw a video that he posted about when he was shaving a female member's private pubic hair, and I was just like, which kind of thing is this one? Why would this be happening? And still Ghana, like still this particular Ghanaian pastor posted a video sometime back to when he was eating, like he was eating like swallow, and then when he eats it, his member will lick his fingers. And I was like, all these things in front of the altar in the pulpit, and people were just chorusing amen in the background, and the whole thing was just a church setting. And I was just like, okay. So this same particular Ghanaian pastor, I saw his video as well when he was a female member came to the pulpit and pulled her panties off, and he collected the panties and he was kind of praying for the lady, like putting his hand in the lady's privacy, and was just, according to him, praying. I was like, oh my god, all right. All these things were just about this Ghanaian pastor, and at some point I even thought it's like it's like church is not for these Ghanaian people. Then along the line, the one that broke the internet this year, or should I say last year / this year, that was on 31st of December, like crossover night, was a video that he posted when he was washing, like he was beating his female members. And when I saw this video, I was just like, oh my god, like honestly, I had a whole lot to talk about. Like I had it in mind that I'm going to just come out, tell you guys a whole lot of things, the way I feel, like why would this be happening in Christendom. I thought about everything I was going to come and see. Just for me to see a video that popped out, there is this YouTuber End Time TV. I'm going to leave his channel name here, and I'm going to leave the link to this particular video I'm talking about at the description, so you go check it out yourself. So End Time TV came up with this post that he had to interview this pastor himself, this Ghanaian pastor himself, Pastor Blings. He had to interview him, and that was when we got to hear that all these things have been fiction. It has been acted, it has been scripted and all. And at this point I was just like, are you for real? Like, are we really serious? Like, all this having to bait a member and do all of this, are you just trying to tell me that these things have been acted, they are fiction? I'm just going to be saying in part what this man had to say, what he told us. Because if I want to insert the whole video that was done by End Time TV, like the whole interview, it's going to make this our own video too long. So I'm just going to leave the link to his video, like End Time TV's video when he was interviewing this Pastor Blings, on the description. So you just go and watch out the video yourself. But from the interview, this man said that all these things have been acted, that in Ghana, like some pastors in Ghana actually do all these things that he is always portraying, that him is an actor, that most Ghanaian pastors do beat their members, do all these things and this. So him is trying to advocate against it. This is what the man said, that he's against it. So because he's against it, he's trying to act this thing so that he'll make people to be aware and know that they shouldn't do it. Okay, it's a good agenda, it's a good motive behind whatever he's doing. But again, you're trying to say they should stop this thing, but you are actually doing it. So he was asked, okay, just this one that broke the internet, this one that the females, you were beating the females, how far, what happened? He said the females were actually wearing something in front, like a kind of carton like material was in front, so that he wasn't actually seeing their bare bodies from the front, and that they were wearing a short skirt under, they were sitting down inside the basin. So according to him, he said they were wearing a short skirt inside, and they had something covering the front, so he wasn't actually seeing their naked bodies, and that it was just the back we were seeing. Okay, let's just start by saying, out of 100 of persons that watch this video, who do you think actually knows that you are acting this thing? Because there is no way you're telling us that you are acting this in the video. You're just making a video of this, and how is that going to help to stop whatever? Like, you're trying to stop something and you're doing that thing without even passing a message across after it. How are you intending to stop this? Because when I saw this, I wanted to say, like, in Christendom, has it reached the point that people do things, people lose their, because the females that were even involved in the thing, before I knew that I was acting, I was just like, don't you have self-respect? Don't you have pride? Why on earth will you open yourself up like that in public to so-called men of God, up to the point that you were recorded on camera and you're posted all over the world? People are viewing you. Is it that you don't have a parent? Is it that they don't have husbands, like the females, they don't have husbands? Or even if they don't have husbands, is it that they don't have parents? Is it that they don't have relatives? Like, they don't have shame, they don't have pride? Why would you allow yourself to be like your nude picture to be carried around the whole internet in the name of church? But here he is saying that he's trying to do this to stop what is currently happening in Ghana. Okay, this thing is actually currently happening in Ghana. Some of us didn't know it's happening in Ghana, but we are knowing from what you are doing, and you are not even telling us that you're advocating against. So how do you expect us to believe that what you're doing is not actually who you are? Okay, what's an explanation for the one that the female pulled his pants? I'm going to leave the clip up here so you see. The female pulled the pants in church, and he was putting his hand in there and was praying according to him. What's the explanation for that one? Like, how? This is complete nudity. Like, even people that act movies, I have not seen them go this wild, but him is going this wild in an attempt to stop something that you feel is actually happening. Honestly, I think you need to go to End Time TV to watch the full video so that you'll be able to really hear what the man had to say. But to me, I don't feel the approach was right. That's a very wrong approach to use and be saying, okay, just carelessly touching females' breast and privacy in public, and not even if it was in private, just touching it in the name that you're trying to stop what is happening. No, 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 no. The idea is just, I feel the idea is, it's kind of poor. Then I'm just going to also talk from the angle of if it's actually happening, because the man is claiming that this is what is happening in Ghana. So he's just trying to make people know that this kind of thing is happening, and to stop from the reaction that people will be seeing watching this video, they will be able to stop going to all these fake pastors. If this is actually happening as he's claiming, why would this kind of a thing be happening in Christendom? Why in the Bible was it written that Jesus, when he was doing his miracles, he yes, Jesus had a lot of miracles he performed around women, but there was no place that in the Bible that was recorded that Jesus did his miracle telling a woman to remove her clothes, bathing a woman naked. What is the motive behind all these things if it's actually happening? Because he said it is what is happening in Ghana. That Ghanaians know this very well, that this is what is happening. If you are from Ghana, comment down below, is it really happening there? But this is what the man is saying, that it is what is happening in Ghana. So if it's actually happening in Ghana, why would this be happening, and why would women be going to this kind of places? What are you going there to look for? Can't you bait yourself? Why must you go there to go through this kind of process? To me, I feel this should really stop. Honestly, if it's actually happening, it should stop. And how do you explain that um a pastor would tell a female to remove her on this in public, because he said all these things he's acting on his channel is what is actually happening? So if this is actually happening and Ghanaian pastors are doing it, I think you guys should stop it. You guys should stop it. Jesus never did all of this when he was doing his earthly ministry. This was not part of the miracles he did, and the Bible rightly tells us that everything we're doing, we should do it to glorify God's name. So if you're doing all of this, are you glorifying God's name? Are you in any way glorifying God's name by doing all of this and trying to tarnish the image of Christians? And again, if you are a female and you're going to this kind of churches and it has gotten up to the point that they told you remove clothes and you remove, do this and you do, you need to check back again. Like, honestly, do you have pride? Like, do you have self-respect? Why will you be subjecting yourself into doing all of this? Even if it's only you and the pastor or in the congregation or something, you shouldn't subject yourself into doing this. You have pride as a woman. What do you think? Okay, why is it that in the secular world, like in the secular world, you don't know that when God was creating females, it took time to create females in such a way that their body is sacred. That's the more reason why a guy can comfortably just wear a shirt and walk on the streets and nothing happens, like nobody will raise an alarm. But as a female, try that. Pull your clothes and just wear skirt or anything down and just walk on the road. You see how people react to it. That's because God created your body to be sacred. So you should also ensure that you keep it that way and cover up. It shouldn't even get up to the point that you start going to go and open yourself up to be baited or to be. And I think all these things are actually happening because of the quest for miracles. People are just looking for miracles in wrong places, and they actually forget to take time and ask God, who is the creator and author of miracles, to give them their heart desire. But they'll just jump up to places and do unbelievable things in the quest for miracle. So let's just stop. If this is actually happening, I feel it should just stop. Honestly, it needs to stop. This shouldn't continue. And for this Pastor Blinks that is doing this, honestly, I don't think this approach is the right approach to this kind of thing. You're not trying to stop somebody from stealing, and you are stealing to show somebody that the person needs to stop stealing. I don't see any wisdom in that. I think the approach should be changed. It would have been a different thing if he wasn't even involved in the cast. Maybe he's just saying, or maybe at the end of the video he would have said, okay, this, I'm just trying to show you what is happening. But even at that, he shouldn't be involved in what is against, honestly. Still, for this Pastor Blinks, as have you thought about like the impression that you're creating in the minds of the viewers? When he was asked, like, don't you think, like, as you yourself, as you're baiting them and you're touching them and you're the one touching them like this, you're not a spirit, you're a human being too, and there is always a tendency that you might get tempted or something. He said he has self-control. Oh my God, I'm happy for you. You have self-control. That's a very wonderful one. You have self-control. Okay, let's leave your own self-control aside. What happens to the people that are viewing? The people that are viewing without even knowing that, according to you, that you're not seeing their baby bodies, but obviously the back is open and you're seeing the front is. You don't know that some persons might be watching it and be like, this man is really enjoying, like, I think I should do this kind of thing as well. Even those so-called fake pastors that him is calling, most of them must have not reached this particular point of having to do this, but from viewing his own now might decide to emulate. Okay, since it has even reached the point that they're now basing people openly, let me start also booking females for baits. Like, I don't know what things, in booking them for baiting session. Honestly, they will start looking at it and, okay, let's start booking section of baiting with the females. Okay, come, let me bait you. To me, I feel this approach is very, very wrong. Rather than helping to stop according to what he said he's trying to look at, I feel it's even encouraging, because a lot of persons that did not even know up to this point, okay, what about the shaving aspect? Like, why will you even be shaving? Are you trying to, okay, that one, did you cover your eyes from shaving, or did you cover the, all of this? Honestly, it will definitely have negative impression on the people that are viewing it. And after viewing it, some persons might even start developing these lustful thoughts or lustful feelings and all, which came as a result of your video. So you, in your own opinion, you're trying to do something good by making them to see that this kind of thing is happening and see people's reaction, but you're indirectly making another person to cultivate the habit of lusting after women, or just cultivating this lust in the person's heart, which might eventually lead the person to doing something negative after watching your videos. So honestly, I don't see any wisdom in that. And again, if this is actually happening in Ghana, is it only females that are there? Don't they have males? Why is it that they don't used to perform these baiting rituals on males too? Are they not qualified to have their bats? They can't they bait males too? Must it only be females? Seriously, females should also learn to be, I don't know, just learn to have self-respect, because this kind of thing is not happening to the men. Why is it happening to you? It's hard for you to see him doing all these kind of things with men, but why is he doing it on the females? Okay, if it's actually happening in Ghana, that means it's mostly women that are affected. What happens to the males? So if males are not affected, it's possible that women too should also stand their ground, not to succumb to this kind of thing. So yeah, this is my opinion. Honestly, this is my frank opinion. So yeah, this is what I just feel about this particular video. I came out to just tell you guys, and I want to also hear your own opinion. Go down to the comment section and tell me your own opinion on this video. Do you actually think his approach is right? Do you think he should go about it this way? And yeah, what's your thought on it? And go down to End Time TV's channel so that you can be able to watch the full video and really understand what this Ghanaian pastor has to tell us. And again, he said he's not a pastor, he's an actor. So just go down to End Time TV's channel so you'll be able to watch the full clip and really understand everything about this. So this was it for today's video. If actually you enjoyed this video, give it a massive thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, turn on post notification bell. In that way you always get notified anytime I post a new video. See you guys on the next one. For now, bye guys.